第37集，来算算这个乱屋子。
Hello, Meng Meng. I see you're having fun.
哦，是呀，克里斯博士，我可喜欢我的这些玩具了。哎呀，我忘了你留给我的作业了。
Well, Meng Meng, I see that you haven't done your counting homework or cleaned up your room.
哦，哎呀，你的作业是让我干什么来着？哦，对了，你让我们数一数有多少种可能把房间弄乱。这个问题简直太奇怪了。
Yes, Meng Meng. It is an odd question. Maybe Mom hasn't thought of this question either. But science is to discover the secret of the world that has been overlooked by us. Don't you want to find out the secret of a messy room?
我是挺想的，可我怎么才能计算出弄乱房间有多少种方法呢？我只知道把房间收拾整齐的方法只有一个，那就是把所有的东西都放到该放的地方去。
That's right. This is where your grasping of math comes in to help you finish this task. You see, there are 4 toys on this shelf. How many possibilities are there to mess it up, such as if one of the toys fell on the floor?
哦，我知道了。所以，首先是有一个玩具掉在地上，然后是2个，再然后是3个，还有4个，所以总共有4种方法，对吗？
Are you sure about that? Kids, how many ways do you think there are in total? Let Dr. Chris show you. You'll realize there are more ways than you think. Let's go. Kids, with Mom and Dad's help, did you try to count all the ways to mess up the shelf with 4 toys? I mean, every possible way? Finishing this homework is actually one method in statistical physics.
克里斯博士，为什么不是4种啊？我只能数出来4种方法呀。
It's okay, Meng Meng. How about I show you now?
太谢谢你了，克里斯博士。
Well, Meng Meng, you already know the first 4. Let's review them. This toy could be on the floor. Or, this toy could be on the floor. Or, the book can be on the floor. Or, finally, the clothes can be on the floor. Those are the 4 ways that you've already mentioned. Now, let's count the rest. There are many ways for 2 to be on the floor. These 2 could be on the floor. These 2 could be on the floor. These 2 could be on the floor. We could have these 2 on the floor. We could have these 2 on the floor. And finally, we could have the book and the clothes on the floor. Those are the ways for 2 toys to be on the floor. Now let's count the ways for 3 toys to be on the floor. The easiest way to do this counting is to put all the toys on the floor first. And if we count the ways 1 toy can be left on the shelf, that means we'll count the ways that 3 toys can be left on the floor. So, these 3 toys can be left on the floor? Or these 3 toys can be left on the floor? Or these 3 toys can be left on the floor? Or these 3 toys can be left on the floor? There are 4 ways for 3 toys to be on the floor. And there's only 1 way for all the toys to be on the floor. What a mess!
哇，仅仅4种玩具就能计算出15种方法弄乱这个房间，可是把房间整理干净的方法却只有1个。如果不是有统计物理学的帮助，我还真不知道呢。
Yes, and that's just one small example. In a room full of many toys, there could be millions of ways to make a mess, and you would need more powerful statistical tools to count that mess.
哇，我想我明白我的房间为什么会乱糟糟了。我每天都会想出一种新的方法把房间弄乱。
Children, are you expert mess counters now? I bet Mom is very happy that you've been practicing cleaning your room. We now know why Mom always finds your room messy, don't we?
是的，这是因为能把房间弄乱的方法有好多种，可是能把它整理干净的方法却只有一种。
Good, Mung Mung.
可是克里斯博士，我觉得妈妈并不会因为我如何解释而感到高兴。她首先想知道我能不能自己把房间收拾整齐了，当然了，她还想知道我是怎么把房间弄得这么乱的。
Oh dear, Mung Mung. Statistical physics cannot answer this question. Maybe installing a video camera might help.
那学会了统计房间乱的可能性，到底有什么用呢？克里斯博士，你能再给我解释一下吗？
Sure. Using statistical physics, we can help understand a lot of things. For example, meteorologists use statistics to calculate the possibility of a rain shower. Agronomists use it to calculate the possibility of insect outbreaks, and astronomers can use statistics to calculate the chances of an asteroid strike. All of this knowledge requires statistical physics.
哇，太厉害了！
Remember, statistics is about counting the ways that something we cannot predict will happen. For example, we didn't know what color marble would come out of the bag, but we could count the ways it could happen. Then, based on that, we could make all sorts of preparations.
那我能不能计算出一个房间是怎么一步步变乱的呢？这样我就可以发明出自己收拾干净的房间了。
That's a great idea. Figuring out all the ways a mess could happen is very difficult, but we can use an experiment to experience this process. Follow me. Hi, children. Look here. I have a glass with water. If you want to try what I'm going to do along with me at home, let the water sit still after pouring it first.
你这是要干什么呀，克里斯博士？你渴了吗？
Silly koala. We're going to do an experiment. I also have some food coloring. What do you think will happen if I drop some food coloring into the water?
它会让水变成红色的，太简单了。
Yes, but let's watch how it happens. See, all the color is in the same place at first. This is like having a clean room. But the chaos has started.
你看，克里斯博士，颜色在动。
Yes, the color is spreading. You can consider this spreading of color like the spreading of a messy room.
我的玩具丢的到处都是，那是因为我在拿着它们玩呢。可是颜色为什么会扩散呢？
It's unpredictable where it will spread.
但是我们能对它进行统计计算，对吗，克里斯博士？
Yes, we could. But we would be counting the billions upon billions of ways color and water molecules could be arranged. And I don't think I have enough fingers for that.
我猜颜色有很多种扩散的方式。
Yes, I think this is a good hypothesis to test.
现在是游戏时间了吗？
Yes.
亲子游戏。
Hello, children. Today, we counted the number of ways something can happen. When the number of ways one thing can happen is much bigger than another, we find that thing more often. For example, a messy room. We also looked at food coloring in water. We watched the colors spread, and we said that it could have spread in many other different ways as well. We need to test this idea, and I need your help. Get 3 glasses of water and some food coloring. Drop a drop of food coloring in each glass. Have Mom and Dad help you so that the food coloring goes in at the same time. What does it look like? Does the food coloring spread the same way in each glass? Why don't you draw me a picture of the way the food coloring makes beautiful patterns in the water, or take a video and share it with me. I can't wait to see it. Bye!